Road Mike.
Hey, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
Hello, everybody.
Okay, let's start over here.
Yeah.
8-2 is your score. We've had a little bit of technical difficulties as we've getting started, but that's all right. 5:02 left here in the first quarter of action. 4A North Regional Brad Caldwell, along with Duran Miller, Adam Johnston here, along with Aaron Powers, as we bring you today's 4A North semifinal game. First semifinal game with the Farmington Lady Cardinals and the Gravett Lady Lions.
Yeah, and Farmington come out hot. We got 2 3-point made baskets already from Hannah Moss, the 5'7" junior. And these teams know each other well. 10-2 early lead.
Basket there by Jenna Lawrence.
And that's Lawrence's second bucket. She's got 4. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And so we lost the cord, had to go have someone go get it the last second, so we got a little behind, but we're fixing to get you straightened out for the rest of this tourney. Nice steal from Lawrence down the court, and couldn't get that one to fall. Gravett breaks the press.
Keep talking, Duran. I'm trying to fix something real quick.
Definitely a travel there.
You don't ever have to worry about that, Brad.
That is the truth. That is the truth. We're looking forward to getting over there into that hospitality room again today.
You know what they got over there?
Don't know what they got over there.
Oh, yeah. I heard it was
barbecue.
barbecue.
Yeah. Tim's Barbecue.
All right. About to get caught up here.
Hannah Moss, this is her third 3. It is.
Hannah Moss.
All 3 come from that corner. She's on fire.
Yep, lighting it up early.
Hannah Moss filling it early, and it is 13-2. And I'll tell you what, the Gravett Lady Lions probably this is not the start that they envisioned. I can tell you that for sure.
Yeah, we talked about Gravett earlier. We were really impressed as we got a steal. Go ahead, Brad.
All the way to the basket. That's Shiree, and Gravett's going to take a timeout. Coach Pittman not liking what he sees. 3:42 left here in the first quarter of action. It's full timeout for Gravett. We'll take one with them, 15-2. Farmington with the lead. We'll be back in just a moment. Gets it to reach. She puts it on the deck. 2-step, shot up. What a play by the freshman Lily Reed. Rowe all the way to the basket, shot up good. I love the aggressiveness of Brooklyn Rowe. Little crossover dribble, gets to the basket, slam dunk, and going to the free throw line. My goodness. Heber still within striking distance. Parks, that's good.
Give her an inch, she'll take a mile.
My goodness, 7 3-pointers now for Abigail Parks.
Another spin move all the way in. Absorbs the contact, lays it up with the right hand. That was Boehner who come in, put a body on him, and what a strong play and great finish there from number 10. Good with it. Oh, man, no. Crazy Euro. That was pretty. Good.
Back here on the 4A North coverage of the Arkansas Sports Network coverage of the 4A North Regional. Shot up. It's good. Nice job there by Keely Elsey. And, you know, Duran, it was a timeout by Coach Will Pittman that kind of set things off yesterday against Pottsville. Pottsville took the early lead, not quite as big as this one is right now. Coach Will Pittman really got onto his girls there, and they really responded with a 26-2 run that pretty much put the game away.
Yeah, they definitely did, and they didn't look back from there. We were very impressed from Gravett. We talked about it earlier before we realized we were having our mic issue, and I mean, we had 3 girls for Gravett that we could have picked for our D3 Autosales Player of the Game, and Romine with the ball right now. She gets all the way to the basket. Parker and the girl that won it was Sean, and so they're very impressive. But this is a juggernaut they're going up against. Nice steal.
And Gravett 3 straight good plays in a row. Romine going all the way to the basket. She gets the bump. We got a blocking foul. She's going to the free throw line for 2, and just like that, once again, Gravett responds after a timeout. Nice job there by Coach Will Pittman. 2 shots for Bryn Romine. you haven't already done it, make sure you hit that share button on your social media, letting them know you're watching your favorite team right here on the Arkansas Sports Network. Second shot up, back iron, no good. 15-7, 5-0 run here by the Gravett Lady Lions.
Well, I was about to say, since that timeout.
Farmington came out like gangbusters early.
And that's one of the reasons right here.
Yeah.
Hannah Moss, 3 threes out of that same spot she just came out of.
It is just amazing to watch the Lady Cardinals and looking at them, knowing
going.
that they could have so many people starting for other teams that might be on the bench.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, Hannah Moss, great player. I don't remember talking about her a whole lot in that first game. And, I mean, she just got 3 threes in the first 5 minutes of the game.
Right.
You know.
Nothing major.
Right. A plethora of options up at Farmington. It's just a great job. Head coach Brad Johnson.
Man, such a great conference full of great coaches up there. And girls basketball is just really unbelievable up there. We experienced a little bit of that. I did for 4 years. Watched pretty good girls basketball up there. Watched Huntsville go to the state finals and state semifinals.
Big
2 of the
block
4 years
from
I
Lawrence.
was there. Lawrence on the attack now.
Looking to go coast to coast almost.
Well, she kind of fades away. Shot up, no good. Moss open from the corner. That's 3, no good. Battle for the rebound. Lawrence has it. She's over the back.
Still impressive, though. You've got a 6'3" Lawrence, 6'3", down there. She goes almost coast to coast, misses it, and then none other than number 24, Zoe Brashears, another 6'3" girl, and she's just by the way. She's just there to grab it.
Got a lot of size for Farmington for sure.
Oh, no doubt about that.
Got a little. Oh, they're gonna say just stepped on the baseline.
And I know we're not going to be able to go to the 4A state tournament, but boy, I'll tell you right now, I think everybody's looking for a Farmington-Nashville matchup sometime. I don't know how the brackets kind of play out, but boy, that's going to be something.
Yeah, it'd be. I don't know how. Yeah, exactly.
Goodness.
They'll meet up, be on PBS, or it's going to be down to whoever's doing that tournament over there.
Maybe at Blytheville, who knows?
Did she step out? He didn't call her back, did he?
We got a charging foul.
Oh, wow.
Did she extend her arm or something like that, maybe?
Yeah.
That's what he called.
Yeah.
And I think the 4A boys state tournament, that's going to be very interesting as
man.
well. Blytheville, Farmington, Magnolia as well.
Little Rock Christian.
Yes, Little Rock
Mills.
Christian. Watson Chapel.
Watson Chapel. I mean, it is going to be a deep. I mean, you're talking even Brooklyn, and those are really, really good quality ball clubs here. As Gravett on the attack, Parker backs it out, gets out to the 3-point line, goes back in, goes past Bershers, and gets the shot up, and it's good. Nice job by Parker, and it's 20-9.
Great patience.
Just like Farmington, ball barely touched the court. They get all the way down, but it ends up being a turnover. But they're coming right at you. You can't rest on your laurels at all. If you're Gravett, you got to get back.
Casey McCumber into the game for Farmington.
Man, that trap in the backcourt is tough. And that's what we see. Speed them up. Can't get the pass quite down to number 40, Keely Elsia, and another turnover.
20-9 is the score, 36.4 to go. Marin Adams also into the game for Farmington. Moss in the corner. She's open. She hesitates a little bit, almost threw it away.
She might get it
She
this
ain't going to
time.
hesitate this time. 3 in the corner. It's good.
That's 4.
4 3-pointers in the first quarter for Hannah Moss. It's 23-9.
And she takes a
And
charge.
Wow.
Doing it on both ends of the court.
Bryn Romine picks up the charge. That's going to be the 3rd team foul on the Gravett Lady Lions. And I'll tell you what, it's just an impressive ball club here, Farmington is, because we watched Gravett yesterday. This is a good ball club. I mean, they are very good. They're very athletic.
This is a team that's easily a semifinal state tournament type team. Just up against a very, very formidable team in Farmington. Still just got to keep cutting away, see what you can do. Chop wood here and get this lead down a little bit. But it's a lot of firepower right here for Farmington.
Casey McCumber gets it inside the Bershers. And Ball's on the ground. Who's going to come away with it? McCumber comes away with it. Adams pulls the three from the top of the key. It's good.
Oh, man, they're just automatic from downtown.
1 second, and Gravett's not going to get a shot off. And what an impressive first quarter of action from the Farmington Lady Cardinals. They take a 17-point lead into quarter number 2. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back here on all the AAA digital networks with the 4A North Regional Tournament.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but there's power in the process. We value this moment because at ATU, every moment brings you one step closer to what comes next. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
Over the years, you've seen me wear a lot of hats and do a lot of crazy stuff to get your attention, but we are Arkansas's Quality Dealer of the Year, and it's because we care about our people and our vehicles look different. We specialize in leveled and lifted trucks, and we make the process easy. D3Autosales.com.
Back here on
That's the.
Got him.
I'm so sorry, Duran.
Oh, you're good.
Back here on the
Aaron.
I should have said something.
4A North coverage. 4A North action here on Arkansas Sports Network. Duran was about to bust out in song.
You caught me in my falsetto.
That was his jam right there.
Hey, look, if you're going to go, let's go for it, man. Shiree has it. She's open for three, and that's good.
It just rolls off the tongue so well. Shiree open
Right.
for three.
Right. Reese Shiree picks up the three. 29-9 is your score.
Lawrence, long arm of her, taps that one out of bounds.
7:34 left here in the first half of play. Farmington has just been unbelievable. And no slights to Gravett whatsoever. Just a good ball team. And I'm looking forward to seeing what Gravett does here in the state tournament, no matter what happens here today.
Yep.
Parker gets a shot up. It goes off the shot clock, and it's going to be Farmington ball.
You know, we were at that Farmington Regional last year, Brad, and you could kind of see the confidence in the coaches and the players, and that team had eyes on winning the whole thing, and they come up short, and you can tell there's a determination with this team right now.
Absolutely.
Not taking any breaks, that's for sure.
Great ball movement.
Adams shot up, no good. Parker with the rebound. And we got a foul.
Technical foul on Coach Pittman.
Yeah. So Coach Will Pittman had already been warned earlier, and they do go ahead and give him a technical. He kind of looking at him like, what did I do? What did I say? So Coach Pittman getting in the ear of the other ref now, kind of letting them know, but Lawrence going to the free throw line. Her first shot is good. I figure Coach Pittman trying to fire his team up just a little bit as well, you know.
Right. Got to do something. It's 31-9 now.
Yeah.
Before the technical.
You know, we saw Farmington last year, and thought that I had last year was this is one of the best girls teams that I've ever seen.
Yes,
and
we made those comments.
Yeah, and here we are again, kind of feeling the same way. You know, they're really, really good.
Brad, with all the stuff we had going on early, so we see McCumber down low. Did Jamira London start? Has she played in this game? Have I just missed it?
Yes, she has played early in this ball game.
She's one you normally see have some big buckets early. Not so far, but Hannah Moss and company taking care of business still.
Casey McCumber misses her first one, and I'm going to say thank you to the Farmington coaches for getting a roster up here, so we know Casey McCumber's name.
Got a lane violation.
We saw something yesterday we've never seen before, was a foul on the block out on the free throw. And I've watched a lot of basketball in my time, and I can tell you that I've never seen that before in my life.
On the guy shooting.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. That was a huge turn at that moment, and unfortunately for her, I think that was Fountain Lake game. No, it's Huntsville. Yeah, Huntsville and Fountain Lake, and eventually they didn't have it pay off enough though, as Fountain Lake holds.
(31-9) is your score. 6:44 to go. Gravett trying to make something happen here on the offensive end. Handle trying to make something happen. Ball knocked away.
It's just hard for Gravett early in this ball game to get any type of open looks. Farmington doing a great job defensively on that press and also in half court.
And, you know, one thing that I see from Farmington, and I see this out of bigger schools more than I see it out of smaller schools. The defense that Farmington plays more like a 5A, 6A, 7A type of school. You know what I mean? Just when you see a man-to-man defense in the 6A, 7A, well, there's no 7A, I keep saying that, but
right.
6A school, it's so much different. There's so much more physicality. I see that here with Farmington.
Right, and they got the talent to be able to do that, to match up.
That's
man-to-man.
right.
There's a lot of teams that coaches, they're not willing to go straight man-to-man, even though they might want to because of just matchups. And this Farmington team, they can play anything they want and probably be pretty good at it. They got a wealth of talent.
Nice drive there.
Couldn't
Shot
get
up,
the
no
fall.
good, though.
Well, Lawrence really ripped that rebound down.
I love the aggressiveness of Romine. I love the athleticism of this Gravett ball club. Shot up in the corner, no good.
Good rebound. That was number 3.
Handle.
Yes.
Parker shot up, off, no good. We got an official's timeout.
Got some blood or something on. Was that Handle?
Yes,
number 3?
it is. Also into the game for Farmington is Morgan Ewer. We've got Jenna Lawrence back in. Jemiah London also back in.
I remember last year we talked about it last game. There's London with the ball, but she came off to. She was a 6-man, 6-1,
right?
And she was unbelievable in that game. If I remember right, she was just a sophomore, which will make her a junior now. But let me double check.
Mercer's going to get a foul there. Keely Elsey goes up for the shot.
Jamira London, just a junior.
When you look at this Farmington roster, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 seniors.
It's well noted Jenna Lawrence committed to the Razorbacks. Maybe already signed now. I believe she has. And, you know, she's obviously SEC talent, but if you look at this Farmington team, and really not just the top 5, the top 7, 8, 9 even, they're all at minimum D2 top talent. You wouldn't surprise you if every one of them gets a scholarship at some point.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Minimum D2.
I think there were 3 starters last year that had scholarship offers.
Dillard, definitely, that girl could ball.
Oh,
she's
absolutely.
in the court.
Yeah, she can shoot it
She's
from
in
the logo.
Yep, she's in the gym. She's in range.
Nice job there by
Romine.
Romine. Big 3-pointer there. (33-14) now. 5 minutes remaining in the first half. Adams all the way to the basket. Shot up and good right there. You know, Coach Pittman not too happy with that one. You can't allow people to go that far and not get stopped. And just like that, Farmington almost did the same thing. Elsey was unable to convert. Adams now. Little crossover. Nice dribble there.
Wow.
What a play by Adams. And we've got a timeout. Coach Pittman going to take one. It looks like it's going to be a 30. No signal. It is a 30. We'll take one with them. 37-14 is the score. We'll be back here in just a moment with more action from the 4A North Regional.
Wear a lot of
The news
hats,
says
do a
Gen
lot
Z
of
is
crazy
struggling.
stuff to get your
I've got
attention.
news for them.
But we are Arkansas's
I wait
quality
tables.
dealer of the year.
But
And
last
it's
week,
because
I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives. And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full time.
While I work full time.
greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
We're back right here on the Arkansas Sports Network. 4:37 to go. Here in the first half of play, Farmington has been impressive. Unbelievable. And Gravett doing everything they can to try to get the offense going. Got off to a tough start, 15-2. You really can't start that way against Farmington. They were unable to, well, they were able to close the gap just a little bit, but Farmington has been able to break out even more here in the second quarter of action. Farmington is 7 of 11 from 3, by the way. I don't know if you know that or not. This for my crew here. Bill is almost here.
Bill, he's our man.
Parker shot up.
That somehow went through the legs of Lawrence.
Right. Gravett somehow retains possession. Shot. We got a double dribble. Shot clock was at 1 when she let that go.
Caused the double dribble. She noticed it at the last second and tried to get it out of her hands.
Got the shot clock working today.
Yes, thank you. Because
I can actually see it.
If it was on the other side, it would have been easier. But.
I know old Coach Tipton. Coach Trent Tipton, the AD here. I know he was running ragged last night about that. That was something else. You just got to do what you got to do in times like that. They kept the shot clock on the floor and had a little shot clock. I guess there was a guy manually resetting it at the time.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. Now I feel bad for that dude because he was down on his knee the whole time. Got to have a strong legs and a young back. Sorry, we're going to stop the Aladdin referencing soon.
It's my favorite movie. Keep them going.
I did it just for you, AP.
Thanks, Duran.
Got your back.
So here we go. 3:45 to go. Ball almost knocked away. Gravett has it shot up, partially blocked. Ella Mormon could not convert. Now Adams has it. Going to cross half court.
She go coast to coast again? Nope, not this time.
Mormon all over her this time. I'm sure that Coach Pittman got his message across. They kick it out to Adams. That's Moss. Good ball movement. Burschers from the corner. 3 on the way. No good. I know it's the new type of basketball. You used to not be able to see post people, especially in high school, step out and hit the 3, but I know that that's the new norm.
Yep, the new norm, and running to those 4 corners you see as well. And when it's basically European ball from the early 90s. They had that going, really getting out, stretching the court, and there's not as much play in the lane.
Dirk
Nowitzki started all that.
Yeah,
he did.
Gets into the lane, ball knocked away, but
Tony Kukoc, about 6'9", 6'10".
Yep, a little bit.
Parker has it in the corner, 9 seconds on the shot clock. Going to be out of bounds. I guess she stepped on the end line there. And we've got power.
Nice.
We're not going to run out of battery.
With 23% left.
Right.
Senior Drowser Bunny, Bill Harshaw has made it in the building. He's, what is this, your 3rd trip to Morrilton already today from Valonia? Man, you got to get a gas bonus on this day.
23-point advantage here, 2:55 remaining here in the first half of play. Gravett's going to take it out of bounds. Bryn Romine waiting on the officials to give him the signal. They do give him the signal.
London making that difficult. She was kind of playing wolf there a little bit, kind of staying back, waiting on that pass to come. She almost got it.
Parker's shot was no good. They tried to get it all the way up to London. That was I guess it ended up being a better pass than she thought it was going to end up being there.
She didn't keep running.
No.
She just halted right there.
That was right on the button, actually. Gracie Moffitt checking in here for the Gravett Lady Lions. Gravett on the attack. Where are you going with it? Can't pick it up there somehow. Gravett gets it, though, and gets it to the right person. Romine puts it in for 2. She's got 8. But there's London behind the defense. Shot up good, and Romine picks up the foul.
Tough finish. Gravett not getting back on defense after a made basket.
Jamira London making her presence felt.
Just a junior, as you said.
Yeah, that's what was so impressive last year when she came in as a sophomore, and we were like, my goodness, this is a D1 signee right here, you'd think.
Shot up, off, no good.
You'd think she was a senior is what I was trying to say.
Right. Parker on the attack, kicks it out, 3 from the corner, blocked by London.
That's right. This might not be the only SEC, Jenna Lawrence might not be the only SEC signee out for this current class here, current roster, I should say.
Lots of athleticism here for Farmington Lady Cardinal.
Super quick to the ball and great hands too. I mean, just everything is tough for Gravett on the offensive end.
It was a good job by Morgan Ewer right there on the inbounds because they had an open girl, but she made it difficult to get the pass to her.
Shot was up and no good there by Keely Elsey.
A lot of contact as well.
Lawrence pulls up. Little free throw line jumper, just short, no good.
Nice crossover by Roman in traffic.
Kicks it out, ball fake. Gets in the lane, kicks it out again. Roman pulls it, she call it a 3. Shot no good, with Sean trying to get the rebound. We've got a jump ball. Possession of Gravett. And that's, we hadn't seen a lot of with Sean today. She was fantastic yesterday against Pottsville. I know that they're wanting to get her involved a little bit more.
Definitely. She's got a tough task ahead of her. A lot of size for Farmington today.
McCumber checking back in for Farmington.
Another blocked jump shot.
Was that Lawrence that went out and got that off the post? She was guarding LaShawn. I think it was it not?
It was.
Came out there and got it. She covered some ground to get to that one. Impressive.
Under 2 minutes remaining. Another block shot.
Man.
All you can do, Keely there, she got her shoulder in, gave the punch. Just too much size, she's giving up. Somehow
Parker
Gravett
pulls
fights
a
for
3.
it.
That's off, no good. Trying to get her own rebound.
Parker and Rashawn run into each other. Rashawn's down, she might have banged her knee. Yep, they're gonna get a referee timeout.
Definitely a big collision down there.
Well, that's the last thing you want right now if you're Gravett. Want her to get hurt before the state tournament.
I think they just banged kneecaps or something. I think she's going to be okay, but she's got to go out for a little bit. Knock that one off.
Brooke Handel checking into the game for her. For DeLacy with Sean. Lawrence has it. Looking inside. Jemiah London running the baseline, looking inside, nothing there, kicks it out. 3, up, in and out, no good. And that's McCumber able to get the rebound. And it's 41-16. Farmington bringing some new ones in here pretty quick. That's Gracie Moffitt with the bank shot. It's good. Farmington, they call it Farmington fast for a reason, because they are moving. They do not waste a lot of time. Ball goes through the basket, and they are out.
Yeah, Gravett's had a tough time getting back on defense for sure, even after made baskets, like you said. Farmington just way too many easy opportunities on the offensive end.
Cameron Ewer into the game, along with Lindsey Scoggin, I believe. Did I see number 25 come in? Yes, I did.
Got another lane violation, I believe. What a steal in the front court.
McCumber going all the way to the basket. Her layup rolls off the front of the rim, no good. But Farmington somehow gets the rebound. 3, long one, in and out, no good. Nice rebound there by Parker.
Give credit this these Gravett girls. They're getting down on the court, really fighting hard in this game, not quitting.
3 from the corner by Handel, no good.
And you can say the same thing for Farmington with a big lead. They're not quitting either, and you love to see two teams playing hard as they can.
15 seconds, I should say, remaining. Jemiah London has it out. She gets it to Ewer. That's another Ewer. That's Cameron Ewer. I'm sorry, nope. That is Lindsey Scoggin in the corner there. Ball knocked out of bounds. 2.6 to go. McCumber gets it. Shot up, no good, and that's going to bring us to the half. Dominant first half here by the Farmington Lady Cardinals. They're going to go to the break, 42-18 score. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to add some stats up and give us a few minutes, and we'll have a game update by Farm Credit Associations of Arkansas right after this.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but we know there's growth in the journey. At ATU, we value this moment because here, nature becomes your classroom. So breathe it in. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
Gen Z is a stalled generation.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire. I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives and led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
We understand an upside-down world. We understand a rogue virus, zero jobs, and stratospheric tuition. But they're writing us off before we get to the starting line. A stalled generation? Not so fast. Who do you think is gonna fix all this? We will. We will because our future is the future. Because the life we have chosen has prepared us for this moment in history. So we're going to build bridges and hospitals in a day. We're going to save families from disaster and feed those left in the cold. We're going to do all this and more because we have an appointment with destiny. We invite you to join us. The next greatest generation is now.
It starts from the moment you enter the court. We're there to serve, make sure we're creating a fair atmosphere for both teams, upholding the integrity of the game.
I chose to be an official when I was a senior in high school, 17 years old. I think it's the best decision I've made. You could play, and you could make extra money on the weekends on the side, and why not?
In life, things aren't scripted. Games aren't pre-scripted. You know, I got into officiating because my father was an official. Officiating was part of our family life. It wasn't just the game.
Get to be outside, get to experience the game. It's so much more fun. You can get a lot out of it.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and young athletes who can translate those skills to officiating.
So much of officiating is not necessarily what you do on the court. It's how you conduct business off the court as well. Being an official, sure, it's not easy.
And if it wasn't for those difficulties, I don't think I would be where I'm at, because it helped me become not only a better official, but a better person.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
And it's just been wonderful.
We're back here on the Arkansas Sports Network coverage of the 4A North Regional Tournament. Glad to have you along here, along for the ride, as Farmington has had one dominant first half, up 42-18. Kind of a contrast for Gravett, yesterday, able to come out with a 26-2 run against Pottsville, really to put Pottsville away in that ball game. But here it's basically been the exact opposite.
Yeah, 42-18. We've seen them kind of do this against a 4 seed. Now they're doing this to a 3 seed that beat a 2 seed yesterday. It's extremely impressive. That's a very good basketball team at Gravett.
Yes.
And, man.
Many compliments. Really, I would think that Gravett has a chance to win a game, maybe 2 games in the tournament, depending on what happens. What their draw is. But this is a different animal right here.
They're in the semi, so what are they going to end up with? 3?
Well, it just depends. We've got third-place games coming up tomorrow
that is true.
as well. And, I know there's some people saying, hey, wait a minute, the game ain't over. And you're right, it isn't over just yet. But it's going to be a long hill to climb for the Lady Lions. And let's give you a Farm Credit Associations of Arkansas game update here. As you see, we've got Gravett. They shot 3 of 4 from the line. Not too bad, 75%. Just 6 of 18 from 2, and then 1 of 5 from 3.
Yep.
And then Farmington got off to a hot start from three-point range, really never looked back. They missed their last 3 of the half and still finished at 50% from 3 at 7 of 14. They were 54% inside of 2-point range, and then they were 40% from the free throw line, just 2 of 5.
Yeah, Gravett really struggles with that size, and that's where you see that 33% field goal shooting. I'm going to guess here, but a minimum of 5 blocks in this game already for Farmington.
Yeah, and
alters a lot of shots.
The size and athleticism of Farmington it's formidable. There's just no doubt about that. It is formidable, and it's tough to deal with. And, if you're going to beat Farmington, you're going to have to be on your best day. And today, right now, has not been the best day for Gravett. It's just the bottom line. Again, it doesn't matter as much because they are in the tournament.
In the state.
Whoever, you won your first game in regional, so now you're in the state tournament. So now you let the chips fall where they may. You hope you don't have to play Farmington early and probably Nashville early. And then everything else, just let's see what happens, all right?
And we've seen enough from Gravett to know that they could take down anybody. Maybe not. We haven't seen Nashville up close and personal, but, this Farmington team, obviously they beat them, I think, every time they played this year. But
Farmington has only lost 1 game this year.
Yeah, and it wasn't.
I believe it was to Blue Springs, Missouri, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe it was out of state. So, Gravett, I would love my chances against anybody other than Farmington in this tournament. Even Nashville, throw them out there because they haven't seen each other yet. So, we've seen Gravett. We know they're a capable team. They just got to be excited. They're still going to state, and they got a lot of things ahead of them right here.
That's right, and they got a game tomorrow no matter what. So, and if you don't know, if you're not familiar with the schedule tomorrow, the opening games, third-place games, will be at 12 o'clock starting tomorrow with the girls' game, and then the 1:30 game will be the boys' game in third place. Then they'll have a break, and then we'll come back at 6 o'clock, and we'll do a 6 o'clock and a 7:30. All of that will be broadcast right here on the Arkansas Sports Network, so don't miss that. We're going to go, let Bill get settled here. We're going to go to a quick break. When we come back, we've got second half action right here on the Arkansas Sports Network and all the AAA digital networks. 42-18 is your score, and we'll be back here in just a moment. Gets it to reach. She puts it on the deck. 2-step, shot up. What a play by the freshman Lily Reed. Rowe all the way to the basket, shot up good. I love the aggressiveness of Brooklyn Rowe. A little crossover dribble, gets to the basket, slam dunk, and going to the free throw line. My goodness. Heber still within striking distance. That's good.
Give her an inch, she'll take a mile.
My goodness, 7 3-pointers now for Abigail Parks.
Another spin move all the way in. Absorbs the contact, lays it up with the right hand. That was Boehner who come in, put a body on him, and what a strong play and great finish there from number 10. Good with it. Oh, man, what a crazy Euro. That was pretty. Good.
Here we go. 42-18 is the score as we get ready for second half action between Gravett and Farmington. Winner of this game plays at 6 o'clock tomorrow night, Devil Dog Arena. And the loser will play at noon tomorrow. And later on today, you've got Morrilton, the homestanding team. And they'll be taking on the Gentry Lady Pioneers. That's a 7 o'clock girls game here. We've got a fun one coming up, I think, right here on ASN. Next one, we've got the homestanding Morrilton Devil Dogs taking on Farmington. And then the nightcap on the boys' side of things will be Fountain Lake taking on the Dardanelle Sand Lizards. So you don't want to miss out tonight. We've got some great regional semifinal action. And we've got a quick timeout already taken here by Coach Brad Johnson. We'll just stay right here with it. 7:53 to go, 42-18, 30-second timeout. Coach Johnson taking the timeout to keep the possession. Duran, you got anything to say right now, buddy?
No, I'm just trying to get the camera and everything set and working out some production bugs here behind the scenes. But man, you know, Gravett's got a tall task ahead of them in the second half. Maybe they can get some threes going. I think they were at like 20% from there as well. So, I mean, if they can ante that up a little bit, maybe they can put put Farmington where they got to run the legs a little bit, put them in a little bit of a detriment going into the championship game tomorrow.
Shiree gets it into Jemiah London. Nice high-low action. Shot up and good there by Bershers. And it is 44-18 now. Three from Handel. She drills that one. Nice shot there from Brooke Handel.
Yeah, good shooter. I think she had 2 yesterday, if I remember correctly.
London tried to go in for a shot. Jump ball tied up. Going to belong to Gravett.
Good shot at Handel for you there. She hit that 3 a moment ago.
That was pure. Ball knocked away by Lawrence.
That's what she does, Lawrence. Man, can you imagine having a girl with her athleticism at 6'3", 6'4", guarding you, trying to inbound from the baseline, can't run.
We'll be looking for a D3 Auto Sales player of the game, and if you don't know about D3 Auto Sales, they are the largest independent auto sales in the state of Arkansas. Let them know that you heard about them right here on the Arkansas Sports Network. Get $500 off your next buy. London all the way to the basket. Shot up, no good. And now Gravett has it. They're on the attack with Sean. Glad she's back, good to go. She goes all the way to the basket. Her shot is no good. She gets fouled, going up for 2.
Good job of being aggressive by Washawn. We didn't see her do much of that there in that first half. Good to see that here in the second.
DeLacy Washawn, she was our D3 Auto Sales player of the game yesterday. And as Duran said before, we had 3 of them that we could have chosen from. But Washawn was the one that really stood out to us the most throughout the game. With her athleticism causing Pottsville trouble. She hits 2 free throws right there. It's 44-22. Urshers has it, gets it to Shiree. Lawrence, she's looking inside. Gets it back out to Shiree. Lawrence puts a 3 up, in and out, no good. Rashawn with the rebound.
I don't think Lawrence has made a 3 here in this ball game. She shot probably at least 5 of them, just hadn't got it to go yet.
Nice steal.
Well, you're right on, Adam. She's 0 of 5 right now. Shiree going all the way to the basket. Ooh. Shot up, no good.
She went down
going
hard.
to the free throw line.
Might have clipped the back of the goal there.
And again, the last thing you want to see right now in a game like this is somebody to get injured.
That's for sure for both teams.
Not to say that it's ever good that anybody gets injured, right? But when you're in a blowout game right now, you sure don't want to see it. First shot by Shiree, no good. And if there's been a chink in the armor of the Farmington Lady Cardinals today, it's been the free throw line. They're now 2 of 6 from the free throw line. Make that 2 of 7. You know, Coach Brad Johnson probably always looking for something to look for, and that would be one of those things right there that he can look for and say, we got to do a little better job of. Nice job by Gravett. Parker all the way to the basket.
Oh,
Shot
blew
up,
it.
no good. Lawrence, she gets a shot up. She gets fouled. She's going to the line for 2. First shot up by Lawrence, and the only shot up is good.
Travel.
Lawrence is 3 of 3 from the free throw line today.
Struggling from the arc a little bit, but perfect at the free throw stripe is Jenna Lawrence.
Gravett checking in, number 23, Ella Mormon.
High-low right there.
Yep.
Good job, Brashear's on the receiving end of it. She made that look easy.
Great out-of-bounds play, too. She was the one who was passing the ball out of bounds to Lawrence and then got back in, found an open spot.
You know, Zoe Burschers is a girl that could probably be the best player on a lot of teams. You know what I mean? She is a phenomenal player. She's got 11 points today. She's actually perfect from the field right now at 5 of 5. 4 of 4 from 2-point range and 1 of 1 from 3.
And don't forget, she's a 6'3" sophomore.
Just a sophomore.
It's crazy, man.
6'4", 6'5".
They just reload, it seems like.
It's in the water.
Yep.
Lawrence trying to go baseline. I guess they call a traveling violation on her.
Got happy feet.
Yep. Got excited. Taking off before you dribble.
Another deflection.
You hear Coach Johnson
yep.
hollering out where it's going, helping that press out.
Lawrence picking her game up right now. She's got 11.
On the line.
Dribbled on the line. You can see it clearly.
51-22. The press is relentless right now for the Farmington Lady Cardinal. You know, we hadn't heard a lot out of Hannah Moss, who hit 4 threes, in the first quarter of action?
Yeah.
Jemiah London shot up, no good.
Ooh.
Oh.
Elbow to the face.
Yeah. That or top of the head. I couldn't tell. I think it's the back of the head.
Well,
that's
Sean's
what Sean's grabbing.
She's scratching her head, so.
Yeah, she kind of ripped her head back there, and Burschers took it. She's checking out. She's actually going straight to the locker room. Might have a little blood or hopefully no loose teeth.
She's done for the night.
Don't want to have a dental plan. Have to be activated here.
Casey McCumber, the 6'1" sophomore, checking in.
Of course, if you're going to have to invoke a dental plan, it's better to do it on the schools. That's what my dad always said. No shame right here.
We got a foul. Looks like that's going to be
It
on
never
Monday.
happened, though. It always happened on our time. So
tough.
29-point advantage here for the Lady Cardinal. London has 3 after that foul. Parker has it in the corner. She puts it on the deck.
Romine.
Yep, nice job by Romine.
Oh,
a charging foul.
Other than that, it was pretty. She cradled that ball with one hand and got it up, got it over the rim. That was nice. But a little too much out of control there with the shoulder lean.
Bryn Romine,
good
very
defense.
Good. She's a very good player, 11th grader there. And like we said yesterday,
very young,
no seniors on this Gravett ball club.
And I expect to see them deep in this tourney next year and the state tourney.
Probably going to be battling this club right here again.
Definitely.
Minus Jenna Lawrence, but Farmington, you know, they're still going to be great.
Nice high-low action there as Casey McCumber going to the free throw line.
Got a foul, but it was a good effort there. Was that 25? I'm trying to see your number. Yeah, 23. So little LeBron Ella Mormon, she got up on that one, but came down with it, got the foul call.
Cumber shot up, no good.
like to see them girls talking to her like it's 51-22. She's talking to herself right now. How did I miss that? You know, you can tell she puts a lot of hours in on the free throw line. She wants them to be free throws like they're called.
Farmington is 4 of 10 right now from the free throw line. Probably one of the only chinks in the armor for the Lady Cardinal.
Big block from Lawrence.
Parker shot blocked. That's been a key to this ball game. Elsie kicks it out.
Lawrence with the good hands.
Trying to get it up the court. Ball thrown out of bounds, though. Going to belong to the Lady Lions.
Yeah, that time kind of like a shortstop making just an unbelievable snag, but couldn't get the throw there. Not much Farmington does wrong, and you got to talk about them when they do, right?
Right.
Very, very seldom happens.
Parker has it in the corner, trying to go baseline, and she's cut off. Nice little step back, shot up, no good by Parker. Nice play by Shiree. She gets it to McCumber, puts it in for 2.
Unselfish basketball. Beautiful transition.
I don't know if Amber Shiree is her mom or not, but I believe that was the former Lady Razorback, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, she's kin to her. I remember them telling us last year, but I can't remember if they said mom or aunt or something of that nature, but I think it might be her mom. That's a tough call right there because there was some contact. Could have been a foul called, and they ended up getting a travel.
Coming up on the 3-minute mark here in the third quarter of action. 32-point advantage now for the Lady Cardinals of Farmington. Parker shot up, no good. Got a 2 free throws opportunity here as they got her on the shot. Alexa Parker going to the free throw line.
Foul charge to Shiree.
You know, the scoring just looks so much different for Gravett. Of course, they've only got 22 right now. But, yesterday they had 3 that were close to 20 or at 20. And today they don't have anybody in double figures.
And they got 23 points in total right now.
That's
so
right.
It's just tough sledding.
(54-24) now. Moss has it. Gets it in the middle to Adams. Kicks it out. Lawrence puts a 3 up. In and out. No good. I think right there Lawrence just needs to get her feet set just a little bit more. Parker falls down, goes out of bounds, going to belong to Farmington. 2:35 remaining. On that last 3-pointer there by Lawrence, just felt like she had just a little bit of happy feet on it.
Yeah, she struggled from behind the arc today, and they're still up 30. So, I mean, she's done a lot of other things. So, how many points you got her for?
It's crazy.
Probably double digits right now.
Yeah, she's in double digits at 11.
She's got multiple steals, multiple blocks. She's been very
got a lot of
impressive.
rebounds as well.
Yeah.
30-second timeout here. We'll stay right here with it. 30-point advantage here as we're just 1 tick under. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third. Depending on what happens for the rest of the quarter here, you might have a mercy rule, which would be a continuous clock running here in the fourth quarter. But we're not quite there just yet. Coach Brad Johnson got his crew over there talking to them, giving them their instructions.
Beautiful arena here at Morrilton. Trying to get a couple shots of it for you here. They got the big screens on both ends, arena style. And, I mean, we love the setup. It's big, but it's still intricate, and that's what makes it special. And the noise, when it really gets packed in here and they really get going, man, it really holds that noise well and just gives you kind of, I don't know. I don't want to say Barnhill because it's such a nicer facility, but Barnhill, you know how loud it got in there.
Handle 3, no good.
It really holds the volume well. It's a great home crowd here. Advantage.
Expect that tomorrow night there'll be lots of people here. Lawrence 3, it's flat, no good.
Yeah, a little flat on that one.
She's just trying to put one in.
Yeah,
now,
she's pressing on it a little bit.
Adams
nice steal.
on the steal. Ball down. She picks it up. Nice pass. Shiree has it. Little ball fake. Shot up. No good. Who gets the rebound? We got a foul. Where are we going with it?
It's going to be, I believe, on Ely. Did I say that right? Trying to see my roster here. Yeah, Elsia. Keely Elsia. Nope, they end up giving it to Farmington. So
Razorback baseball wins 13-2 in 7 innings today.
Man, they look good. They definitely had Eastern Illinois? I had their pitcher dialed up. They're looking like BP there early on. We were trying to catch some of that on the way up here.
Had that scare against Grambling earlier in the week.
Yeah.
I think Grambling was a little better than they thought they would be.
We
they played like it.
We struggled hitting them because they actually weren't used to that velocity, and once they figured that out, it was on. We had that big comeback.
But they literally had a guy that started for Grambling throwing left-handed and about 65 miles an hour.
Wow.
I love it.
Yep. You're definitely going to struggle hitting that.
Yep.
Hey, especially like in high school, there's nothing better than having a guy throwing 85 to 90 and then bringing a lefty and throwing 65, for about an inning and a half, 2 innings.
Messes with your head, dude.
He looks dominant. You're like, how is he doing that, I can remember kids in school complaining, like, how does this guy pitch for us? He throws maybe 60, and his ERA is like a 1.5,
Romine going all the way to the basket. Her shot was no good. Farmington hit the 3 right there on the other end. Morgan Ewer picks that three-pointer up, 57-24 here as we've got 58.4 seconds to go. Shot is up, and it is good by Romine. Been very impressed with her. She's making her case for the all-regional tournament team. We'll see which Gravett player might make that one after tomorrow. So as we come up here on the end of the third quarter, nice steal there. Ball knocked away.
Thrown right back into her, and then still couldn't hold on, though. Gets away back to Farmington.
Coach Pittman going to take a timeout. Looks like it's going to be a full. We'll take it with them. 57-25 is the score. 44.8 seconds to go in the third quarter of action. We'll be back right here on all the AAA digital networks.
It's a multi-state roofing services provider. We have offices and crews throughout Arkansas and surrounding states.
We provide all kinds of services from roof leaks to roof maintenance, waterproofing, anything residential or commercial.
Being born and raised here in Sheridan, Arkansas, it's a privilege and an honor to keep jobs locally while also serving and giving back to the community.
We have our local ties to the community while also servicing our national customers. We take ownership of your roof as if it were our own.
We see you. Your incredible potential and willpower set you apart. You're first to take that leap of faith. First to get to work. First to solve the problem. No burden should be carried alone. We'll be there. Every step, day, challenge. First is your destiny. We get it because first is who we are.
Thanks to Arkansas Tech University and the Arkansas Army National Guard for being title sponsors here, not only in the 4A North tournament, but also the 3A State tournament coming up next week. Tell you right now, you got quite a few guys up here that are Arkansas Tech alums, and special place to all of us. And we appreciate Arkansas Tech for believing in us and being part of that, and also with the Arkansas Army National Guard. 40 seconds to go here in this third quarter of action. 57-25 is the score. We've got a few new players in for Farmington. Number 11 is in. That's a Gabby McBurnett.
Did you just subconsciously name our crew the Wonder Boys?
No. Ball out of bounds, going to belong to Farmington. Clock didn't even move. See who else is in here, if there's any new one. I think McBurnett is possibly the only new one in right now that hasn't played so far. She gets it inside. Cumber, fade away, shot up and good. Cumber having a nice game as well. She's got 6 on the night. Going to the free throw line for her 7th. 34-point advantage or 34-point advantage. Make that 35 now after the free throw. 60-25 is your score. So unless something crazy happens, we're going to be in the mercy rule. And then we'll be awaiting the next ball game coming up, which will be the home-standing Morrilton Devil Dogs against the Farmington Cardinals. And, man, that's going to be a heck of a ball game here from Devil Dog Arena, which I would expect that this arena is going to start filling up here because the next 2 games will have Morrilton and the Morrilton Lady Devil Dogs.
Definitely should be a packed-out arena, especially when you got the best team in 4A pretty much. Farmington coming in here undefeated.
I don't know who runs the music here, but definitely got to have some "Who Let the Dogs Out" coming on.
Adams has it. She's being worked against Parker. We've got an offensive foul. Looks like that's going to be on Gravett. And 6.9 seconds to go. Gravett going to inbound the ball. And it's stolen away. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Jemiah London all the way to the basket. Her shot is good. And that's 62-25, and that's going to bring us to the end of the third. We're going to head to the fourth quarter. It's going to be a short fourth quarter here. And we're going to kind of wrap this one up, and we'll get ready to go for next game. But before we get to that, we've got a fourth quarter of action here. 62-25 is your score. We'll be back in just a moment.
Arc, a name you've come to know, is the Arkansas winner of the Quality Dealer Award and top 5 dealer in the nation by the NIADA.
Hey, I'm Dare Saul. Thank you to all of our loyal customers who's made D3 Auto Sales the #1 used independent in the state of Arkansas. Customer service and community has always been our main focus here at D3. Why are we different? It's our people, and our vehicles look different. Your color, your style, your financing. Call me now, D3 Auto Sales in Des Arc.
What's up?
And we're back here at Devil Dog Arena. Getting ready for this fourth period, 62-25. A big lead. We knew Farmington had a great shot at winning this ball game. This is a very good Gravett team, but you still don't expect this. When you see how good Gravett is, you don't expect 62-25 after 3. And it's been impressive. They just keep coming at you in waves. Plethora of talent. It's kind of like when Calipari had Kentucky going there for a while with Anthony Davis and Marcus Cousins and
Michael
company.
Kidd Gilchrist.
Yep, and kind of masked his poor X and O's. I'm just playing.
Jeez.
But gotta love Calipari in some ways.
They're not like that no
love
more.
Love to hate them. Put it that way.
You gotta love Calipari because we got a better coach than he is.
That's
now.
right. That's right. And he knows
knows
it too.
I saw Lenardi has us as an 8 seed, and he had Kentucky as a better 8 seed than we did today. And I was very puzzled about that.
Well, when we beat them at Bud Walton in the last game of the regular season, that should change.
We've already beat them on the road.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
But
it's crazy.
Always fingers crossed. If we're good enough to win against anybody and good enough to lose, not good enough to, I guess is how you should say that, against anybody as well. So hopefully the emergence of Nick Smith, the 26 points of the day, really kind of opens up this offense for the other guys like Council and company to drive.
7 minutes to go. 40-point advantage here. 3 on the way by Gravett, no good. Farmington has it long.
Deep.
3 by Ewer, no good. 6:35 and counting left in this ball game. Casey McCumber flashing the lane, going all the way to the basket. Wow, what a play. You just don't see that, especially from 6-foot sophomore. You just don't see that very often. Lord, she's playing
still
top of the zone right now.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I love it when you it's one thing to have a girl tall enough to play at the top of a zone, But it's another thing to have a girl athletic enough to do it as well. And you're running around back and forth, left to right constantly. You're jumping, trying to, deflect balls and passes. And you have girls like that can do that. That's what I like to do all the time. I think when you were in high school, you said you were in the top of the zone, didn't you? Or you were on the back. You were in the tail. And that's I don't know what was going on with your coach because I guess he was listening to you tell everybody how tall you were.
Shots fired.
His family walks up right when I'm dogging him, and I don't know if he quite got that.
I didn't hear all of it. I'm dealing with my family and my kids right now.
Happy to see them.
Poor timing, man.
No, I was giving you a hard time saying your coach must have been, or your coach must have believed how tall you said you were. That's why he had you in the tail of that press.
Here's the
that
thing.
Zone.
Here's the thing about it. I am a Mountainburg Dragon legend when it comes to the 1-3-1 backside of the defense. I'm just telling you.
Yes.
Nobody ran it better than I did.
Mountainburg Dragons?
That's right, man.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Oh, I didn't know that.
He played with my cousin, Aaron Sindel, who was a heck of a ball player. He's a lefty, could throw in the low 90s in baseball.
Lauren White at the free throw line. I'm sure the people want to hear about the game a little bit still.
Maybe. That was so close to toe on the line.
Four and a half minutes and counting here. Farmington going to move on. They're going to move on to the championship game tomorrow night, 6 p.m. here from Devil Dog Arena. Gravett will play tomorrow at noon. Farmington on the attack. Nice break there. Good hustle by Gravett, though. Ella Moorman still playing hard. You got to give a lot of credit to the Lady Lions. Score out of hand. They're still playing hard.
I wonder if Moorman's a softball player. She's looks like she could hit a softball for sure.
I'm sure a lot of these girls are softball players. First shot by Moorman is good. Second shot by Moorman off, no good.
The reason I brought that up, you might not be able to see it from where you're at, Brad, but I was zooming in on her after that steal and foul, and back of her tricep was popping as she's coming down the court, so looked like she could crank a softball for sure.
Always thinking like a softball coach, right?
Yeah, always.
Where's that? Cord. There we go. Adam Johnston going to be down on the court, bringing us a Platinum Roofing rapid reaction here after this ball game. Have Coach Brad Johnson and a couple players.
Good job in transition that time. Gravett's going to go back to the free throw line.
Going at the free throw line. Is that number 25? I believe it is.
That's what I was trying to see. That hair gets in the way. And then Lindsey Scoggin.
Ashlyn Fox at the free throw line.
Oh, was it? Wrong team. I'm sorry.
Yep, Ashlyn Fox.
.5'10" junior for the Gravett Lions. (67-28), 1:47 to go. Farmington looking to push. It's knocked away. Going to go off of Gravett, though. Stays with Farmington.
134 and counting. Getting ready to name our D3 Auto Sales Player of the Game in just a moment. Like I said, Adam Johnston going to be down on the court talking to winning coach Brad Johnson and players. And again, Farmington Lady Cardinal moving on into the regional final. They'll await the winner of Morrilton and Gentry. Nice outlet pass there. Good play there by McBurnett. 69-28. Get it inside, ball kicked out. All knocked out of bounds, still going to belong to Gravett. Under a minute to play now. Farmington still playing hard here. 3 from the corner by Gravett, no good. Shot up, no good. And we've got a foul going the other way. Kelly Harris's 3 was no good. And then Ella Fox, her shot was no good. And then she picks up the foul. Farmington been our #1 team in the state in 4A for a long time now. And they're looking every bit of it right now.
Yes, they are. Tom, they didn't even stop the clock when it went out of bounds, so, I mean, it is, running clock at this point. So that's going to be the ball game, 69-28.
So we're going to wrap things up here. We've got Adam Johnston coming down to talk to Coach Brad Johnson and a couple players. Give us a couple minutes. We'll be back here in just a moment with more of the 4A North Regional right here on the Arkansas Sports Network.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital. I put out a forest fire. I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives. And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2555.
We see you. Your incredible potential and willpower set you apart. You're first to take that leap of faith. First to get to work. First to solve the problem. No burden should be carried alone. We'll be there. Every step, day, challenge. First is your destiny. We get it because first is who we are.
We're back here on the Arkansas Sports Network coverage of the 4A North Regional. Down on the floor, we've got Adam Johnston and the winning team and the Farmington Cardinals.
Yes, sir. I'm down here with Coach Johnson, Jamira London, and Hannah Moss. Coach, you guys pretty much dominated this game from start to finish. How were you guys able to do that tonight?
Well, I think early on, defensively, we just tried to set the tone, do a good job of chasing their shooters off lines. You saw last night when you give those kids space and grab it, they're going to hit shots. I thought our kids did a good job of that. And then obviously we got loose. Moss got loose, hit 4 threes, I think, in the first quarter. Jamira did a great job of really staying after their shooting guard. And just really a total team effort, I thought.
You guys have had a great season. Obviously, haven't even lost a game in the state of Arkansas. You're losing that one game to the team in Missouri. But, how are you able to keep your girls so focused game in and game out?
Well, I think that's a credit to them. These kids are just unbelievably focused day in and day out, and they're really pushing each other just to try to get better every single day to see how good we can possibly be. And it's we're going to treat every opponent as a state championship caliber opponent, and we're going to try to prepare for them like that every single day.
For sure. And we were going to give the D3 Auto Sales Player of the Game to Zoe Bershers, but she got a tooth knocked out, so he said she probably shouldn't talk. But, hey, we'll give it to Hannah Moss. Hannah, you did a great job tonight. You got it going from the three-point line there in that first quarter. How were you able to do that?
What?
You got it going from the three-point line. How were you able to do that?
I mean, my teammates just got me open, really, and they gave me open looks, so.
You played a great game. Jamira, you were great as well on the defensive end. You showed off your quickness, got out in transition. Talk about your performance tonight.
Well, I just feel my team needs me to play defense, so that's what I come out here and do.
Got a regional final tomorrow. How are you guys going to come up with the dub tomorrow?
We're going to work together. I mean.
Go work together and play as a team.
Okay, hey, we'll appreciate you guys. Thank you, Coach. Back to y'all.
All right, Adam Johnson down there with the winning players and coaches from Farmington as they move on into the regional final tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Right here coming up, we've got Farmington and Morrilton. Can we get a bracket update real quick? Or do we want to wait on it?
So right there.
We've got our Farm Credit Associations of Arkansas bracket update. You can see Farmington and Gravett in the semifinals, and Farmington's going to move on into that championship round. On the other side of the bracket, you've got the two teams in maroon. You've got Morrilton, you've got Gentry, and those two will battle it out tonight at 7 p.m. following this game here. So we'll have more stuff as to come. But right now we're going to go ahead and kill the stream. We'll come back here in just a few minutes with boys action as we've got the undefeated Farmington Cardinals and the Morrilton Devil Dogs.